Good morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Wednesday. It is so good to have you. I'm so excited to be with you for the next 45 minutes for us to have a great workout. Just relax, just kind of let it all go, de-stress, and get into it. So thank you for being here, and thank you for carving out some time in your busy day to focus on you and to bring the awareness back to you. Okay, so that's fantastic. I commend you and applaud you for that, and keep doing that. Take times during the day, even if there's kind of short times, to just kind of shake it out, do a little bit of stretching, kind of mental health centering. Just take time for you. Okay, so I know life gets busy, day gets busy, work gets busy, but it's always important to bring the focus back to your own physical and mental health. Okay, so again, thank you for being with me. Today's class, I'm excited. It's low impact cardio and core. All right, so the way I've designed the class today, we're going to do about maybe 25 minutes of low impact cardio. I've got about 4 blocks of exercises for you, actually 3 blocks. Each block has 4 exercises for 30 seconds, and we're going to repeat that. Okay, so it's going to be a repeat through. We're going to go through the moves a little quick, but I'm going to give you a few seconds to just reset before we go to the next move, and then we'll take a little longer break at the end of the block before we repeat it again. Okay, and then so on and so forth. And then that should take us to about maybe 12:25, 12:30. That includes the warm-up. And then we'll have 10 minutes of good old workout on our core, focusing on our rectus abdominis, focusing on lower back, our sides, so kind of really getting that focus around the trunk, the core, the important part, your powerhouse of your body. Okay, so for that, we're going to be pretty much all on the floor. And I've got small bursts of blocks for you. I think we're going to be able to get through 1, 2, 3, about 4 of them. They're each 2 moves for 30 seconds, and we're going to repeat them. Okay, so throughout the whole thing, please remember, form is important. Remember that this is low impact, but by all means, if you want to add hopping or jumping, if you know the move, go ahead. I've got some new exciting moves in for you. But again, just focus on your form, and I guarantee you'll get your heart rate up, okay? It's a myth that low impact is not going to give you a good workout. It's going to give you a great workout. So if you've done any of my other low impact cardio's, you know that your heart gets pumping and the sweat start pouring. All right, so take breaks as you need them. Grab water, join us when you're ready. And yeah, so anything that doesn't feel right, always you can come back to a march. You can come back to maybe a step touch. You can come back to one of the moves that you're familiar with and that you can still keep moving, okay? So let's start. Keep moving. Start the move by marching and shaking it out, all right? Take a deep breath in and out. So we're going to just start to warm up in. Just going to see our warm-up session here, and out. In and out. Last one. In. So our first one's going to be low impact step touch, which is going to be tap side to side in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So tap it side to side with the arms going overhead and actually your fingers touching, or you can go up to elbow height, okay? Breathe. So that's very important to keep breathing. And after this, we're going to do 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left, or if you're comfortable doing grapevine, which is like crossing your foot in front of the other. So if you are comfortable with doing that, we're going to do grapevine side to side or 2 steps side to side. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can either do 2 steps, I might go out of my frame, so 2 steps, or grapevine, all right, by scooping it up. So cross front, cross other side front. So cross front and back, all right? After this, hamstring curl. So keep going. Scoop it up, squeeze, shoulder blades together. So the heart rate should be going up. And if you have more room, just make these moves really big. 3, 2, 1. Hamstring curls on the spot, right? Pull it in. That's it. Again, if you want to add a hop, add a hop. I'm going to keep it all low because it is a low impact, but you've got options, right? Keep your core tight, so navel to spine, shoulders are down. That's it. After this, we're going to tap and reach to sides. Warm up the side body. In 3, 2, and 1. So side, side, side. So you reach a kind of pause, a quick pause to get that kind of a bit of a dynamic stretching happening. Opening up the side body, squeeze the glutes here. Tapping it to the side. And then we're going to tap and twist, taking our hips with us. Twist through the obliques. You should feel your heart rate going up. 3, you're warmed up. 2 and 1. Now twist. So again, take your hips with you. And lastly, we're going to do some lifting of the leg and circling through the hips to opening up to our hip flexor, because one of the moves does require us to do that. So kind of warming up and opening through the hips. That's it. There you go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So staying right here, you're going to take the leg, circle, and back. So front, circle, back, but keeping the hips square, right? I don't want you to turn with it. So don't turn with it. Keep it square, open through the hip flexor and down. So you've got an obstacle there. You're lifting, going over the obstacle before you're coming back down again. Again, depending on your range of motion and flexibility, this could be a small move or a bigger move. The standing leg is always soft. Shake it out. Beautiful. Give you a breath in and out. Get all set. In and out. Excellent. All right. If you want, grab a drink of water. And let us get excited and started. All right. So, first move in this block, I'm going to explain all 4 moves, and then we're going to go through them quickly, one by one. So, choose a side. Here I'm going to have the right arm up in a fist, kind of protecting the face, and right leg soft. Okay, the left leg goes back, so it's it's the other way. So right arm up, left leg front. So it's the opposite arm, opposite leg. You're going to ham it and punch. So ham, punch like so. All right, for 30 seconds, and we're going to switch to other side. The next move is going to be balancing one leg. Take the other leg out to tap. You're going to bring your arms as if you're grabbing the rope, pulling it in. So twisting and back. All right, so 30 seconds on this side, 30 seconds on the other side. So remember, you're tapping the toes. Don't put the heel down. You don't have enough time for that. So choose your side. Again, fist up, and then the opposite leg goes back. All right, right, left, ready, in 4, 3, I'm getting my opposites right here. There we go, 2 and 1, let's go. So you've got your right, if you got your right arm and left is punching, it's that opposite leg that's going back, because I'm mirror image, so my left, your right, my left. Navel to spine, come on, punch, and ham, 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 ham. That's it. That's it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Quick switch. Ready, other side. Ready, set. Am I going right? Okay, set and go. Breathe. So again, opposite arm, opposite leg with a punch and ham. Navel to spine. Breathe, and your supporting leg is soft. Focus, and your core is working because you're kind of balancing at the same time. Come on. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Ready, set, let's go. So again, you can slow this down or go a little faster, your choice. So you're twisting through your core at the same time. Arms go cross like that and diagonal, pulling that rope in. That's it, come on. Push, 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 push. So let's see my time here. In 3, 2, and 1. Other side, ready, set, go. Almost done with the first round in this block for a full 2 minutes. Come on. Nice abs, core, everything's working, keeping you square, nice. That's it, come on. 3 and 1. Beautiful. Quick recovery, reset. We'll repeat that again. So remember, pick a side. Balance. If you've got the right arm up, left arm is tapping and is actually, it's the other side. You've got the left arm jabbing as the right leg does the ham curl. Ready, set, let's go. You got this, come on. And the leg that's supporting you, as I mentioned, is soft. It's got a slight bend in the knee. Tap, punch, punch, punch. You got this, come on, push. And then we're gonna switch to the other side. 4, 3, and 1. Let's go. Ready, set, and go. Let's go. So, switch to the other side. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Arm jabs, and the opposite leg, ham curls. You got this. Come on, push, push, push. Try to kick your butt. If you have that range of motion, get it right up there. Should be sweating right now. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick. Pick a side. Ready? I'm gonna go this side first. Let's go. Doesn't matter whichever side. Twist, twist, twist. Again, slow it down if you need to, right? You don't have to go as fast. As long as you got good form, whew. As long as you're focusing on something that's not moving, so you don't fall over. Shoulders away from your ears. 3, 2, 1. Quick reset. Get ready. Set. Let's go. This is just for block number 1. 2 more blocks to go. Come on. You got this. It's high intensity, but it's low impact, right? So again, the myth is you're not going to be able to do high intensity or high high intensity type of workout if you're not jumping. Wrong. 3, 2, 1. Oh, watch. Take a deep breath in and out. So even if you combine this with like an interval training that we do, but do the bursts of cardio low impact, just as effective. Okay, keep watching while I do explain our second block. Okay, so this one, we're going to do side to side squats. I'll show you. So we're going to go side, center. This is like our, you know how we do our jump squats, center, jump, jump, out, jump, jump. That's like that, low impact. So side to side squats. Then we're going to do this leg left circle thing within the warm up with lunges to the back. Looks like this. So think there's a obstacle. You're going to lift and circle, tap, tap. Lift, circle, lunge back, okay? So we're going to do that for the second move. And then you're going to balance on one side, side leg, side arm, like the arm reaches, and we lift and come in. So really the side body is working as well. Lift, don't throw your leg, control it, one side, then the other side, and then we'll repeat this block, all right? Are you ready? Side to side squats in 3, 2, 1. Yes, you are. So down and up. Again, things to remember. You're squatting, right? So you're pushing your hips back. You can actually see your toes. You can wiggle them. And chest is open. In, push it back with your palms facing to the back wall. That's it. You got this. 5 more seconds. And then we do our leg circle type walk. and 1. Ready? So 1 and 2, tap, tap. 1, ooh, and 2, control, tap, tap. 1 and 2, tap, tap. Now, if you have issues with your hips, you cannot do the circle, just do kind of the knee up, tap, tap, okay? So you always got choices in my class, right? So don't ever think that you have to stop. One more, you have time for one more. Out, out. Pick a side, I'm right here, ready, in, tap. So you're tapping, you're just leaning slightly, but not too much. And this leg is supporting you, right? And here you don't have to bring the leg up too high if you find that that's more challenging for you. Keep it down like this even, right? But do that little bit of a bend either way. Work to the side. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's switch quickly to the other side. Let's go. So you're not leaning all the way like this, right? You're keeping nice form. Tapping in and doing a little bend at the side here. Woohoo! Ready? Come on. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Wow. So quick reset. Grab a drink if you want. Second round. We're going to squat side to side. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and up. Again, if you're choosing to do this high, if you're jumping, make sure balls of your feet. Make sure you don't slam your foot on the floor. Don't take the impact on your knees. Use your legs, use your quads. That's it. Down and up. Sit it right back, go low. But you're just kind of spinning it up, right? Because it is cardio. You want the heart rate to go up in 3, in 2, whichever side you are, pick it. Let's go. You got this. Less than a minute. And you have done block number 2. And we have just one more to go, okay? One more before we do our abs. You're doing great. I can feel your energy through the screen. I love it. Come on. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch to other side. Quick recovery. You're balancing. Let's go. Come on. Less than 30 seconds. I know, you start getting tired, start getting fatigued. You might lose your form. Reset, right? Remember, you always have the option. Shake it out quickly. Join us when you're ready. Or do something else. Do hamstring. Do march. Do, I don't know, step touch. Whatever feels good for you, as long as you're moving. Come on. 3 and 2. One more. Woo, beautiful. March it out. Give me a deep breath in. And out. In. And out. One more in. And out. Calming the heart rate down a bit. In between the sets, again, that kind of high and low with the heart rate up, down, really helps to burn calories and also really strengthens that heart muscle. All right, last block here. So we're gonna do 4 punches up, lunge to side. So you can march or just kind of go side to side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, now when you lunge, I don't want you to drop your head right to the floor and hunch your back. Kind of look in diagonal, right? Kind of keeping that chest still open. That's number 1. Number 2, knees up. So you know knees up, but you're using really that transverse abdominis to pull the knee up. Next one, you're gonna do 2 steps and then tap. So what does it look like? Are you gonna stay low? 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. Now when you tap, you could be here. I just don't want you to bend through the lower back, dropping the head. You're actually squatting to tap, right? So staying low and tapping. And last one, It's going to be stationary with the plie squat. You're going to tap, drop, arms up, tap front. Now, again, that may be where you are. This is maybe where you are, or all the way. I just don't want you to drop like this. I want you to drop your hips, tracking the shoulders on top of the hips and dropping the hips, making sure the knees stay back on top of your ankles. They don't go over your toes. And listen to your body. These are big, big moves, big ranges of motion. So it depends on your flexibility and comfort level. Challenge yourself, but don't go to the point where you feel like you're hurting yourself, all right? All right, that's good. Let's go with our punches. So remember, 4 up, 2 lunges down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Lunge, lunge. If you don't want to do the lunges, just do the punch, 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 punch. Punch, 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 punch. Punch, 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 punch. So kind of move up and down without jumping, right? And you're still doing that change in elevation. Down, down. Remember, you're punching air, so don't lock your elbows. That's it. Quick recoil. One more. You got this. Ready? Knees up. You got the knees up. Excellent. Next is going to be our 2 steps. We're going to stay low and then tapping the ground. 2 steps, tapping the ground. You can make these arms bigger. If you want higher, your heart rate go higher. That's it. You got this. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come to the end of your mat. 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, drop. So you can keep it low if you can. If not, come a little higher. Your choice. But at least come up to a point where you're feeling going down, right? So I want that change in height. Up, but don't come up too high. Chest open. Look at me. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Ready? Plie. Tap, up. Tap, up. Again, if you're here, perfect. You listen to your body. Squeeze up. Make sure, again, watch your form. Watch those knees. You got this. One more round. You're done. In 3, in 2. Quick reset. Grab a drink of water. And then we do our last round. So we do punch, 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 punch. Side lunges. Then we do our squats. Oh, knees up. And then we do our 2 steps and plie. All right? Check it out. Maybe give me one last breath in and out to get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lunge, lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side, side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side. So you see the core is moving too. Working as it does this kind of micro moves here. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. That's it. Come on. Push, 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 push. You got this. Come on. You got one more? Time for one more? Up, 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 up. Yes, we have. Knees up. I look at this as a little bit of a break. There you go. Slow it down. Then we go side to side with a tap. Come on, you got this. In 5, 4, 3, 2. So go to the side, wherever you are. 1, 2, down. 1. So if you can do both arms or both hands, tapping. Again, you're coming up not too high, but enough where there's that change in elevation. Chest is open, you're looking at me. Back is flat. 2 steps. And you're coming into that kind of a narrow squat. Makes it a little bit harder. It's like that chair pose. In 3, 2, 1. Last but not the least. Let's go. We drop, we go up. And you know the deal. That's it. Drop the hips. You can speed it up a bit more if you're comfortable in this move. You got it down pat. Or you're going a little like higher, then you can probably speed it up a bit more. If you're like here, you can go up a little faster, right? That's it. 3, 2, 1. Wow, fantastic. I'm so proud of you. I want you to check it out. Give me a deep breath in and out. We're making great time, as we should have our full 10 minutes for our ab workout, core ab, before we for 5 minutes of stretching at the end, okay? So let's just take a moment, calm your heart rate down before we take it to the floor. So tap for me side to side, keep the arms down. Now give me a deep breath in and out, in and out. Now change that to heel digs with tiny bicep curls. Again, we want to keep the heart rate calming down. We don't want to make these moves too big or too intense, all right? And then tap it back and kind of just press down, or just don't use the arms if you find that your heart rate is not coming down. All right, so as I mentioned, for the ab workout and all the moves, I'll try to show you options, but if I forget to show you option, remember, you can always go back to the crunch. But things to remember, if you're crunching, you don't want to pull over your head. You don't want to pull under your head to put straight on your neck and shoulders, and you want to keep your elbows back, because the elbows are not doing any work. It's the part of the core, like your obliques usually when we twist, it's really the obliques that are getting you up and twisting, and the elbow just comes with it. Or when we do Russian twists, it's really the core or the obliques. It's not, you're not kind of moving through your arm or your head. They are following. Always remember, these other components are following your core. If it's the obliques or if it's rectus abdominis that you're crunching, it's that muscle group that's working and everything else kind of following it, all right? Okay, so hopefully you're all good. Please come down to the ground. Join me on the floor. Our first move, so each of these blocks are 2 exercises for 30 seconds, and they go through them twice. So if you can, keep up with me to do the first round, at least back to back, and then we'll take a break for the second round, all right? First one's going to be our Russian twist for 30 seconds, then we're gonna go side plank, all right? Ready, set, and go. So remember when you do your Russian twist, as I just mentioned, with your oblique leading the way, but also here you have that C curve in kind of your TA and your lower back. So creating that C, but your upper back is nice and flat, right? It's not curved. The curve is to protect your lower back, that C curve, right? Where you kind of tuck your pelvis in. That's it. Come on, twist, twist. In 3 and 2 and 1. Elbow right under the shoulder. Let's go. Your elbow or your feet either staggered or on top of one another. This arm can be on the side, can be up here. It doesn't matter to me. And elbows right under the shoulder and your ears away from the shoulders. Halfway here in 2 seconds, I'm going to thread the needle through. If you don't like that, you can keep to that stationary hold. Just remember, there's hot coals on your mat, so keep that side body up. And then we're going to switch. 3, 2, and 1. Quick switch. No, sorry, that was 1 minute. Give you a quick break. We're going to go back to the Russian twist. Second option, you can have your legs up if you like for the second round, and then we're going to do the side on the other side. Ready, set, and go. So you can have your legs up into that kind of that tabletop. If you want more of a challenge, you can maybe do 1 if you like, and then when I tell you halfway, you can switch, or you can just keep them down. Your choice, all right? You got this halfway, so if you want to switch to the other side, navel to spine, shoulders away from the ears, In 3 and 2 and 1. Switch. Ready? Again, a quick switch here, up. So get your side body up. Halfway, I'm going to thread the needle through. If you don't want to, that's not a problem. Breathe, shoulders away from the ears, right here. Thread and up and thread and up. There you go. Make sure your shoulders are away from the ears. Elbows right under the shoulders. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring it down. Well done. Get a longer recovery here. Whew. Actually, with some of these moves, your heart rate may be going up as well. Okay, so for our next block, I'm going to explain it while you take a quick break. We're going to do the simple crunches. Kind of, again, they're getting that really rectus abdominis warmed up. And then we're going to do flutter kicks. Now, one thing I want to show you before we start. So as you roll down, something to remember when you do your crunches, don't like press your feet so hard on your mat. Be light on your feet, okay? That's just like, without taking your legs up, you're actually really engaging that transverse abdominis, right? You're trying to take, you want to take assistance away from everything, from your hip flexors, from your lower back, like they should be working. Focus should be all on your rectus abdominis here. So you're going to have your elbows back, tuck your chin in, so you got like a little orange between your chin and chest, and you're going to come up, hold, and take it down. But although you're taking it kind of all the way down, you're still kind of hovering, not letting go of the contraction, and then coming back up again. All right, so let's go right here. So your feet are about a hip distance apart. As I said, light feet on the floor, and you pause at the top and then take it down. So no rush, you're not using momentum, your elbows are back. You're working through that whole rectus abdominis, especially your upper part of your abs. All right, breathe. So use that breath. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. So taking your hands, you can take them right under your hips to create that bit of an elevation, to get that lower back right on the mat. Because you're taking the legs up, you want the lower back down. You're going to flex the foot, take the legs out, and you're going to flutter kick right here for 30 seconds. Now, if you have the upper body up, it's a little harder. You want it down a little easier, your choice. If this is too much, you can always put one leg down, and I'll call it halfway, and then you can take the other one. So you're halfway. If you're doing the one side, you can drop the other leg and flutter kick with the other side. Flex the foot, but then on the second round, we're going to point. In 5, 4, make sure to take tension out of your neck and shoulders. 2 and 1. Oh, you should have really felt that. All right, again, rule of thumb, usually when you have both legs up, either in tabletop or when you have them up, dropping, or flutter kicks, you want that lower back nicely tucked on the mat. You want that little pelvic tilt to create that imprint, because you don't want, again, your lower back to be working here. It's all in that transverse abdominis and your core. All right, ready? From the top, let's go. Crunching. Again, remember, light feet. Pausing at the top, hover. So coming all the way down, but just not kind of resting. You're not dropping back down on the floor. Keeping the muscle on the contraction the whole time. Squeezing at the top, doing that little extra lift at the top without pulling on your neck. So those are all kind of things to remember when you're doing core work, ab work. Mind to muscle connection. So remember which muscle groups you're working. Okay, get ready, flutter kicks. Point, ready, set, and go. All right, so point the feet here. Again, if you want, you can have your head down or up. Just relax through your shoulders, relax through the neck. Breathe. So again, option is to have one leg, and then, sorry, I forgot to call it halfway, but if you want to switch, if you're doing that, you got another 5 seconds. Come on, push, push, push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Second block done. Beautiful. So take your feet, your knees into your chest, and you're going to go side to side. Beautiful. So we're halfway. through our ab workout for our blocks of exercises. So the third one, we're going to be on our stomach. So we're going to do plank for 30 seconds. We're going to have our elbows right on their shoulders. Halfway, your option is to drop the knees, like just as you're in the plank, drop the knees and up, drop the knees and up. Now, if you are onto your knees, you can stay on the knees the whole 30 seconds. And then we're going to go right down on our stomach, and we're going to do swimming. So you're going to be upper and lower. You're going to swim and down. So arms overhead, you're going to swim and down. But remember, your reach and lift. Try to get your quads off the mat and really work in the strengthening the lower back. You're working through your core, upper back, everything, okay? So let's go with our elbows right under our shoulders and into that nice plank and hold. So what we're doing here, things to remember, you're looking forward. Don't drop your head below your heart. Don't round your back. And if you have your feet about hip width or less, it's harder, so you can widen your stance. And now drop the knees and up. Drop knees and up. So nowhere else is working, nothing else is moving, just dropping the knees and up. If you are on your knees, just stay on your knees for the whole 30 seconds, all right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Let's go to our swimming. Ready, set, reach and lift, swim and bring it back. Reach and lift up, swim and bring it back. Sorry, the door is in my way, so I cannot really go nice and out, and bring the elbows right to your side and back. That's it. And back. And down. Don't hold your breath. And watching the time. There you go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Just give me a quick Cobra stretch here. And just to reset, maybe push it back in that child pose to get a nice long stretch before we repeat that. Again, the plank, your option is to stay there for the whole 30 seconds or do the knee drops for the halfway through. Ready, set, and go. So nice straight line from the crown of head to your heel. So you're not pushing your hips up. You're not dropping down like so. You're not rounding your back. You're keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Okay, drop and up. So halfway there. And don't drop your head away, down below your heart. Look forward, navel to spine. And remember, you're shaking, I'm shaking too. It's okay, you worked hard. You already worked the core. We were doing our cardio. And down, beautiful. All right, last time with our swimming. In 3, 2, get set, and 1. Let's go. Reach, swim, and down. Arms overhead, bring them to the side and down. And so just kind of align your breathing with your movement, right? So usually you're exhaling on the contraction. So whatever is hard, you're kind of exhaling for your breath to help you accomplish what it is you want to accomplish, right? But you gotta find that rhythm. You're gonna know what to do when kind of breathe. But one thing you're not supposed to do is hold your breath. Whatever you do, don't hold your breath, okay? And don't get too worked up. If you don't know whether you're exhaling on the contraction or not, it's okay. It all comes out okay at the end, as long as you're breathing, okay? So stay here, go up into that Cobra. We have one more block for our core, and then save the best for last, all right? A little bit more challenging for this set, but do what you can. So we're gonna do our L oblique crunches. First, I'm gonna show you a couple of options, and I'll give you the final advanced option. So for this one, you can literally be the same form we were in when we were doing our crunches and cradling the head, and you can actually just do one side, do the crunch, right? Kind of, again, your oblique is moving to then take your elbow and your shoulder to the opposite direction, okay? You can do this with knees up, all right? You can do this with one leg down and one knee up. You can do this with legs so, which is a little bit more difficult. So you're like in that stationary bicycle mode, all right? The last one is the L. So you've got straight leg, and you're doing your side crunches for 30 seconds, okay? We're gonna do one side, second round, other side. This is the first move. And then the second move is our leg drop. So we're gonna have the legs up. We're gonna have our hands, if you like, right under our hips to get that lower back on the mat. And we're gonna drop one, bring it up, tap, and then the other one, okay? You know the option. You can do the 30 seconds just on one side with the one leg down, and then the other side when we come back. Upper body high, if you bring it up again, harder, or keep it down, all right? So you know all your options, you know the moves involved. Let's take it for the next 2 minutes, and then we're done, and we can stretch it out. Okay, 5 seconds, so choose your form, regroup. So I'm gonna do the full L in this form. Ready, set, let's go. So here, if you're doing this, make sure your lower back is on the mat, you're hovering the other leg, and this leg is up, and you're leading with oblique, you're exhaling at the top. You can always go here, right? So remember, even if you start here and you need a break, drop that leg. Almost there. Come on. I know, you're probably shaking. And 2, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Right here, ready? Quick reset. Let's go. So dropping and tapping and dropping and tapping. Now, if you like to take the upper body down, please do so. If you want one leg, if you're working through the one leg, then when we come back, you're going to do the other one. So even if you touch the floor, come right back up. Don't rest. Make sure your shoulders away from the ears. You're taking all the tension out of your shoulder and neck. And anytime you need to drop the head, drop the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick reset. Oh, that's a difficult one again, right? Working through moves, more advanced moves that really engage that TA. Okay, so, and you know that TA, transverse abdominis, is best engaged in that isometric holds, right? Our planks or kind of legs up, still holding down. So it works really well there. All right, so let's do the other side. Choose your form. Ready? This leg up for me now. This leg down. Let me see my time. Let's go. So you twist and back. You twist and back. So you got that leg straight. You got this one up. And you kind of, when you come back, you're still kind of hovering. And you're just slightly or lightly cradling the head. You're not pulling on your head. It can be here, right? Remember your options. Almost there. Think about it. You just got less than 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Ready? Readjust. Set. This is the last 30 seconds, okay? Give it all you got. All right? So overcome that idea that you're tired. Just tell your body 30 more seconds. You can do this. You can do this. Come on. You can do this. Just keep moving. 30 seconds. Oh no. 15 seconds. I'm with you. Come on. I feel it too. Come on, come on, come on. 5 seconds. 3 and 2 and 1. Oh, fantastic team. You did amazing. I'm so proud of you. Amazing, amazing. So this was a good high intensity, if you think about it, workout. We had lots of good cardio and then focusing on the core. And even our cardio was core focused too in some moves. Take your arms overhead and just give me a nice long stretch. Feels really good here with your rectus abdominis when you just stretch out as if someone's got your hands, someone's got your feet, and they're pulling you apart. Breathe. Reach, reach, reach. Beautiful. As I always say, it's you don't have to jump up and down to feel a good workout, to get a good workout in your day. So I want you to just bring your arms by your side in Shavasana and palms are facing up. Just relax, let everything go. Beautiful. All right, bring that right knee into the chest. You can bend that other leg and circle the ankle in the area one direction. And I want you to just drop that leg, drop the knee to the ground or bring the ground closer to you as long as the hips are staying on the floor, right? Be opening through the hip flexor here, be stretching, try to increase the flexibility now that our muscles are really warm. Doing these stretches and holding the moves. If you need to go, please make sure you take some time to stretch. Bring it slowly up, straighten that leg. Now other leg, bring the knee to the chest. Circle the ankle in the air in one direction, the other way. And just dropping that knee to the floor, keeping the hips down, relaxing, just focusing on the muscle groups that are stretching, kind of sending energy to those locations. And if you really have issues with any joints or anywhere, just reduce maybe the range of motion or hold it for a little less time, but try to still stretch. It always really helps. That's it. Slowly come back to center. Now here, I want you to take your legs up into tabletop. If you can, otherwise keep them down, arms go T position, and we're going to, from this position, dropping our knees to the left as we look to the right. This is a little tougher as we have our legs up, and we're going to take it all the way to the floor if you can. Get a nice twist, stretch through your side and obliques. Again, feels really good with all that core work we did, oblique work we did. Bring the ground closer to you if you need to. Cross the leg over top of the other one that we usually do if that's easier for you. If this is, you don't feel it, straighten the top leg to go in deeper into that stretch. Just to relax your upper body here. Now I want you to really engage the core and then lift up into that tabletop if you can and roll to the other side. Nice and slow, going all the way down. As far as you feel a nice stretch, you're uncomfortably comfortable, but no shooting pains or cramping. And bringing it back up into that tabletop. Feet together into a seal to give me a nice inner thigh stretch. Beautiful. And then coming up nice and slow. And then going to your side to grab the back of your foot or your shoelaces into a quad stretch. I still have to be watchful of my left knee. You might have noticed even for the hamstrings, I still can't do the full range of motion. I think I'm like 90% there or 85% there. But again, I just have to be careful. Okay, other side. You can push against your hand to feel a deeper stretch. You can actually push forward to your hip flexors to feel a deeper stretch in the hip flexors too. And then from here, I want you to slowly come up on all fours and curl your toes under and slowly roll up. Don't roll up all the way. I want you to go nice and wide and actually go down and hands down and feel now the stretch back of the leg. Again, depending on how flexible you are, you might be able to touch your fingers, you might be able to touch your hand, or even you can make that stance a little tighter and find that it gets to be a bit more challenging. Now walk your hands to the right foot and just try to get your chest to your quad if you can. Deeper stretch into that hamstring. Breathe. Walk to the other side. And breathe. So again, hamstring, still focusing on that hamstring. Come back slowly to center. Now I want you to put your hands on your quads and go flat back down. Roll up halfway and hold. So now you're kind of pushing your shoulder blades apart, getting that rounded back. And then flat back down and roll it all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Nice and slow, walk it in. Roll the shoulders back and then interlace your fingers at the top and just give me a nice opening through the chest here. Almost done. And then open it right. Shoulder blades apart. Give me a nice round at the back. And then from here, shoulder side to side. We have one more glute stretch and then we're done. So place that, it's like standing figure 4. So place that, the foot on top of above your knee here, and then set it back, just like if you would on the floor, like that figure 4. It's a little bit more challenging here because you're kind of working the core balancing, feeling it in that bent leg. So I've got my right leg bent here for the right glutes, and then the switch. Gently, if you like, you can press against the side of your leg, nudge your knee, and feel the deeper stretch. You can go down lower if you like. Beautiful. Come up. Let's take a few deep breaths and seal the deal. In and out. I hope you enjoyed the class. Please feel free to give me a comment or message me at work if you have any suggestions, comments, feedback. I welcome all of it, and I hope you enjoyed some of the new moves, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on Monday HIIT class. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.